Hi guys, welcome to my series where I teach crochet for complete beginners. Today we are going to learn the half double crochet stitch, which is one of the basics too. And the half double crochet is in US terms, and in UK terms it's the half treble. So to start we need our yarn, and then we need our 4mm hook. So we're just going to grab the end of our yarn, and then we are going to do a slip knot, which I taught you how to do in the first video of the series. So you're going to grab your left hand, the index finger, and do kind of a loop around it, and then hold it, then grab your working yarn, then go over your index finger like that, and then hold it also, then grab your hook, go into the second loop, grab it, and go over everything, and then tighten the knot, then put your hook through this loop and pull on the working yarn. And then we need to chain in order to start learning the half double crochet stitch. So we are going to do yarn over, which is going with your hook under the yarn and then over, and then going through this loop. Now you are just going to repeat that for whatever amount you want. So I'm going to do a few more chains using yarn over, down and above. We're just going to keep repeating that, and I'm going to come back when I finish my stitches. Now I'm done. I chained the amount that I want. Now we are going to learn how to do a half double stitch. The first thing you need to know is that we skip this first chain, or the first V, not the loop that your hook is already on, but the one right under it, which is this one right here, the first V, and we go into the second one from the hook. So the first thing we need to do a half double crochet is do a yarn over. So we go under and over, and we keep it here. We don't actually grab it with the hook, and then we go into the second chain from our hook like that. Then when we're in, we do another yarn over. So under and over, and then we pull out so that we have 3 loops on our hook. I'm just going to widen them a bit. These are 3 loops. Then we're going to do another yarn over, so under and over, and then we're going to pull through all 3 loops. And that's our first half double crochet. Then we have to go into the other chain, the next chain, or the next V, so that we do another yarn over again. We go into the V, just like that. Then we do another yarn over, under and over. We pull out so that we have 3 loops in our hook. So we do another yarn over, and then we go through all of them. Then we do another yarn over and go into the third stitch, and then do another yarn over and go out of the stitch so that we have 3 loops on our hook, and then we do a yarn over, and then we go through all 3 loops on our hook, and we just keep repeating that and practicing. So we do a yarn over, under and over, and then we go into the next chain, and then we do another yarn over, and we go out so that we have 3 loops, and then we do another yarn over and out the 3 loops. This is what it looks like. So let's repeat that one last time. You do a yarn over, under and over, and hold it. Go into the next chain, just like that. and then do another yarn over, so under and over. Then you go out so that you have 3 loops on your hook, and then you do another yarn over, under and over, and then you go through all 3 loops on your hook. I'm going to do a swatch to show you how it's going to look if you do a big piece, and I'm going to come back. And half double crochets when you want to, this was my first row, when I want to do the next row, I would chain 1 when I'm done, and then I'm going to flip, and I'm going to do yarn over and start all over again. So in the back, when you do the first row and into the second, you have to make sure that you go under the V. So like that. I'm under the first V. And then I do my half double crochet. And then same thing to the second stitch. So I do my yarn over. And then go into this next space under the V. And I just continue doing my half double crochets. Now I have 1 stitch left in my second row. So I'm going to do that and go into this space here. Before I start my third row, I have to do a chain 1 and then flip and then start again, making sure I am under the whole V. And then I start my next row. This is the end of my third row, and I think it's a very beautiful stitch. This is how it looks. And if you guys like this video, please subscribe and like, and see you next time.